Well, the Eastern Cape is fast gaining the reputation as the country's kidnapping capital. Almost 150 kidnappings have been reportedly taken place within the province alone since last year. And recently, a 40-year-old man narrowly escaped the wrath of residents after he was found with a 5-year-old girl reported missing in Mthatha. 3 other major cities in the Eastern Cape are also affected by this worrying trend. So let's bring in our eNCA reporter, Ronald Masinda, who's tracking this issue for us out in the Eastern Cape. And Ronald, a very warm good morning to you. It seems the trend has gone now from just, the rich as well as their families being targeted, but young children also are being kidnapped. Students are being kidnapped. Basically, anyone, Ronald, can definitely fall victim of kidnapping. Good morning.
Good morning, Tumela. Well, kidnappings are certainly a problem here in the Eastern Cape. Between April and June, over 180 kidnappings were reported, with the Buffalo City Metro considered as the epicenter. Other affected areas are areas such as Qonce, Dikeni, Butterworth and Dutywa. But how is the situation here in the Nelson Mandela Bay region? Let's find out from community forum members here in New Brighton. Mthatha, I'm going to start off with you. How common are kidnappings in this area?
Well, good morning, Ron. It is more prevalent, but people are not reporting. They fear their safety, so they decided to keep quiet, to keep mum, and act as if nothing is happening. But it's happening daily.
And I also get the sense that even looking around your group, your community forum, there are elderly people, and very little incentives go into this work of going out on the streets, trying to protect the people who are living here. How is this motivation or lack of motivation within the community forums?
That's a good point, Ronnie. The problem with our patrollers is that they don't get anything from the government, they don't get anything from the business. We tried it, and it works for 2-3 months, and then we're back to square one. And that's one of the reasons why you'll find that, because some of our patrollers are married, some of them are senior citizens, so they get nothing. And then they would realize that at the end of the day, what's the point of waking up in the morning to safeguard my community and I get nothing in the pocket to show at home? Because even us, the reason why you are here is because we are passionate about our community, we love our people, and we are concerned about the escalating of crime within our community. Because one of the things that bothers are street lights. Right here where we are standing at night, it's dark. Imagine people knocking off at work at 10, knocking off at work at 12. Their lives are in danger. Our sisters, our brothers, and even the kids in the morning that goes to school, their lives are in danger as well. So it is a very serious concern, and it's a very serious issue, crime.
Okay. Before we wrap it up, once I also covered a few of the stories of safety patrollers and community forums, and one got the sense that communities felt safer if they took the law into their own hands. We've seen it on social media, people circulating videos of alleged criminals, naming and shaming them, confessing to crimes. Is this the way to go to get effective policing, or should you leave these sort of issues of policing, strict policing, to the police?
Well, we have debated about that, and most of us, they feel that if, for instance, we find a boy stealing something, we need to chop off their hands. If they, or chop off their feet. One boy, as we speak, requested Uber. He didn't need Uber. Fortunately, the driver of the Uber had a gun in his car. When the guy got out and tried to confront the driver of the Uber, he was shot. And now that boy is in a wheelchair. So people don't want to report.
But Mthatha, thank you very much indeed for your time. I'm going to get a few words from you, Assistant Tabiseng. And I was shocked to hear when you were telling us earlier that, of course, some of the kidnappings are linked to extortion or people having to pay protection fee. But now the churches have also been targeted.
Yes, good morning, sorry. We've been approached by a few churches so that we can give them protection. An example, this church here, yes, they call us each and every Sunday. If there is going to be an event, they call us and then we go there and we secure their cars, we secure each and every person that is in the church.
Are people behind these kidnappings and protection fees known in public?
Yes, they are known, and people are afraid to go to the police. People are afraid to report because some of the police are not doing their job. They get paid by these gangsters.
And very lastly, what is your relationship with the police, and when you step out and are not part of the patrol and you're out in public, is your lives in danger?
Yes, our lives are in danger because we go in the mornings, we take the kids to their bus stops, and these people see us doing this in the mornings because that is their money that we're taking away from them. So if they see us going to the shops, going to the malls, they threaten us, and we're not safe. And even if we report it to the police, what are they going to do?
Sisindabi, thank you very much indeed for your time. Well, that is the situation here, Tumelo, in New Brighton, as we hear some of the stories from the community forum.
Well, Ronald Masinda, of course, we can definitely see a big issue arising in communities around the country when it comes to kidnapping. Also the issue around protection fees, as well as that ransom money that oftentimes perpetrators demand from loved ones and family members of their victims. This for the safe return of the victim. A big concern. And I remember that Police Minister Vigilante, during his briefing quite recently, this week actually, he mentioned that it is a worrying trend that they are looking into. I just wonder if, of course, the pace and urgency that needs the attention of this criminal activity will be adhered to, because people's lives are in jeopardy. We'll leave it there for now, colleague, and come back to you as soon as there are any other developments. We're focusing with having our focus on kidnappings with my colleague there, eNCA reporter Ronald Masinda, out in the Eastern Cape.